What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Climbing Hold News Reviews. I'm your host, Dr. Z. Today we are taking a look at Endure Climbing, which is a company that is based out of Richmond, Virginia. They're a small batch hold company. They do in-house pouring. They're just launched on the scene as of the last year or so, and they're just starting to put out several really cool sets. So this is the first set here. Not only is it a review, it is a giveaway. You guys are soon going to be able to win your own set here. This is the set called the Meddlers, and it's a series of jugs and edges. There's 32 in the series. It's a pretty comprehensive set in terms of the different types of holds. Again, they started out with some edges. These are probably my favorite holds. We've got some really nice, just a little bit medium profile holds, comfortable rounded edges here. They feel really good. They're definitely going to be hard on anything overhanging. So you should definitely know that going into it. But if you're planning on having it on a slightly overhanging surface or a slab or something like that, I think they're going to be perfect. Also, because they are edges, they do cool stuff like fit together. So you can create little edges where there's blockers, where you can only use a certain part of the hold. That's always a neat thing to do. So in the edges, there's 6 basically of different sizes. This is the smallest type of hold here. It goes up from there all the way to the largest hold, and this feels great. So we've got a nice comfortable rounded edge, and we've got a metal washer again here in the center. We've got a metal set screw placement, which is great. That is just a must-have for any modern route setter. Here is another one. So this is kind of more of a medium size. The plastic feels good. This is one of the jugs, so this is the biggest jug in the set, probably the biggest hold in the set. Very comfortable, rounded edge. It is definitely slopey here though, so if you're having this on an overhanging surface, it's going to be hard to grab. You're going to have to pinch it. It's not super in cut because it's got that wave edge behind it, so you're definitely going to have to pull pretty hard. You know, they're just starting out, so they just have a few sets right now. The Meddlers, they've got another set called the Vanguard, which is a series of kind of geometric funky pinches and other funky geometric shapes. They also have slabbers, which are these cool in-cut, they kind of look like teardrop holds, really. You've probably seen them in some of the competitions. They've been around here and there. Peak Experiences, which I believe is also in Richmond. They were in that competition. It's pretty cool to see them do that. Then they have the knobs, which of course are just a series of knobs. There's some smaller ones in this set. So here is an edge that is a little bit less deep, and this is very comfortable as well. Thankfully, none of the edges have just sharp corners. That's kind of a big no-no. With this being rounded, it makes it a lot more comfortable, a lot more approachable. Again, if you have a steep wall, unless you're climbing the steep grades, you should know what you're getting into with these. They're not super easy holds. So unless you've got volumes and you can kind of use the placement for those, this may not be the set for you, and the owner of Endure Climbing specifically says that. And they're happy to chat with you too and talk about what set might be good for your home wall. Just hit them up. They're super nice people. I'm sure they'd be happy to talk to you guys. So they definitely have some sets that are a little bit more approachable for a steep wall too. So, and I see as time goes on, I know they're working on other shapes right now. I'm sure they'll come out with more and more, so that'll be great. Got a thin edge here, little scoop, feels nice. And then another one, a little bit more high profile, but still slopey, little scoop. There's a couple pinches. So the pinches, they feel okay. They're a little bit weird in terms of grabbing it, and I think that's just because they're not high profile enough that they really stick in your hand. So they're hard pinches, and there's only a couple in the set here. There's just 2. There's one little one and one bigger one. I know they actually talked about potentially taking these out of the set, and they may just reshape them, so we might see that happen at some point. You're just going to have to pull hard, and they're not the most comfortable pinches because they do have a weird little lip there.